guess is important for us is, even though we're trying to invest in multi-units, we realize that we haven't been overly strategic about it. And so instead of just getting fourplexes here and there, what we think we need to do now is look for more strategic locations around hospitals, etc. We're interested in partnering with people who want to specialize in more of the senior care or elderly care. And so we're looking for those sorts of capital partners that would be interested in that.
Excellent.
And then with me, my name is Christine, last name is Mosqueda, and this is my second time attending Mega Partnering, and I was able to get involved through this organization through Robert, who then Robert introduced me to Lisa here at this event. And I understand the importance of partnering from this conference, that you can't just do something on your own if you really want to be successful. So the importance of partnership and partnering is very, very important. And so I'm actually very blessed to actually be here. I just graduated college 2 years ago, and so I'm actually learning it from a very young standpoint and at an early age, really the importance of partnership, and I couldn't stress this more, especially for those young people. They need to know that they do need to go out and meet people if they really want to have their dreams and goals achieved. And what I'm looking for is, I actually recently got involved with a finance company. My father is an attorney, and he just signed a joint partnership to do estate planning for this financial firm. And pretty much what we're looking for is for people to open up other offices around the United States. I have several partners in this business, and so far we've opened a few locations in other states. We're also in Canada and Puerto Rico, but we're looking to expand our business, and our target group is to help middle-income families with their finance, educate them on their financial education, and we do sit down with families, go over their financial portfolios, and on the advisory end, we advise them on how they can save money, and we give them a financial portfolio, and everything we do is free. And again, what we do is to help people, and that's the importance of our business. And again, to tie this into our conference is partnership, helping people, and by doing that, we all become successful in the end.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what we foster in the Choice Land Group, is to be able to take action first of all, and then to participate with other people and form partnerships that last for a long time and create success for everyone. So thank you very much. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk.
For asking us.
Hopefully we can see you again soon. And all the best, and we will be in touch.
All right.
Keep
Sounds good.
our relationship growing. Thank you
All right,
so much.
All right, thank you.
So, probably a lot of editing on that.
Okay, so the thing on fear that we were talking about is, I think part of what is stopping us is the whole, okay, I met you, and I know what you need, etc., and I met her, and I know what she needs, etc., and then there's this fear of, oh, hello, I introduce you guys, you are more successful, and you do whatever, and I'm cut out. And so I think the fear then is you're mentally calculating, well, how do I make sure that, I don't get cut out, or how do I write the contract, or how do I do this? And you just didn't bother to just introduce them. Don't worry about it. If they include you, they include you. If they don't, they don't. But it's kind of that, I don't know how to say the word, reciprocity or
Reciprocity,
thank you.
yes.
And it will come back. It might not be these two people, but the good word, I think, would still spread.
And I think so, once you start building the relationships, it's the level of trust also increases, right? And so if we're building that trust, eventually we do learn how to structure it. And we all know that we need to have a little bit of something, because we might say it's all about, the ministry, the values, the whatever it is what really drives us, but we still have to pay the bills at the end of the month. And so I know that that's true for you and you. It's also true for me. So, let's just be honest about it and just say, look, I'm going to structure this way. If I introduce you to this person, can we work a deal out somehow? There's nothing like a little bit of open honesty, right?
Right.
So
right, exactly.
But I think generally, as I know for myself, and I think it's probably fairly similar for a lot of women, is we're just afraid to ask.
Right.
And, you know, 'cause it's a whole rejection thing, right?
It is. And that was another thing I was going to say. Who you don't know behind the camera is Catherine Newton.
Hello.
And I met her several mega partnerings ago, and we've never done business together.
Exactly.
But every time I see her, she's always warm. I just love her, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe someday I'll go down to New Zealand and just go fishing.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying we don't monetize, but I really don't care. I want to see Catherine.
And that's often how relationships are made. That's often how they're built. They're built on a level of trust, because after what we've got to have happen is we've got to know someone, we've got to like someone, and that way we get to trust them, so that then we try what they have, or we make it easy for them to come in and create, you know, some kind of business on a level that works for everybody.
That's right.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I have decided to, rather than just focusing on real estate, which is really just a vehicle for what I've been wanting to do, it's really, I want to start focusing on the group that I'm developing and the friends that I'm developing. Like through the mega partnering again, I have met a number of people. I came with a partner that we are no longer partnering, other than we do have some deals that we are currently involved in. But I've gained other partners that, you know, there's a future there that we can work together, and it's been really rewarding that way, you know. And I've got an accountability partner out of it, and we phone each other up once a week, generally speaking, and you know, say, well, what's your goals this week? You know, what are your intentions? You know, how are you going to work that in? How is this going to further your business objectives? And then so on and so forth. So that's been really good for me. And the more that I get a taste of that, the more hungry I am for it. And, you know, getting rid of the, you know, negative influences. You know, sometimes when you get home after these events, you feel like, oh my goodness.
Right.
You know, because you get this coming at you and that coming at you, and you think, oh my goodness. So, so this is why, you know, you just really think, oh my goodness, there's so much work, and, you know, they never let us have lunch. They never let us. But, you know, it's worth it just to come and meet people. Like, this is the first time I've met you, even though we've probably attended several events at the same time, but it's been really good. So.
Yeah, and I think another thing about meeting people, because you made the comment of, well, I did business with these people, but now I might be doing business with others. I think there's loyalty for sure, but I also think you don't have to feel like you have to be BFF forever, right? Like, like that might work for this particular deal or this particular joint venture, but it may or may not. But I think if people kind of be honest as what your goal is, what you want to do, then that's fine too.
Yeah, it's interesting, you know, because this lady that I started this out with, coming to these events, she came to me this weekend, and she says, oh, well, you know, now her husband and her are off doing their thing, but they're actually doing what I wanted them out to do when we were partners all along right from the beginning. And I'm thinking, okay. But it took them that process to figure it out, and so, you know, so I won't do it with them. Somebody else will come along, and I can do it with them instead, so that's fine. Yeah, but, the whole process is cool.
Christine over here actually has a lot to say.
She
with
does.
This camera's got her all like.
No, I agree with these three women. I know it's, for me, it's more about listening than really much talking, because I am one of the youngest people who attended this event. So, but no, it's important to know, and I don't think even if you're young, you shouldn't know. I think the younger you are, the sooner you should know that the importance of partnership is really, truly important. You know, not just for business, but you can even build long-lasting friendships, just like what Lisa said. You know, being with like-minded people is also very important. And also deciding who you want to be friends with is also important. And that was something that I had to go through when I was still in college. That was like 2 years ago that I graduated. I did have to pick and choose with my friends. And, you know, you have to understand where you want to go in life. And I'm just very grateful to be again here at this conference for the second time, and to be meeting Lisa and, you know, you two women and more people here who are just like-minded, and even young people too now attending this program. So I'm just very happy, and hopefully 2013 and the years going forward is all success for everyone who have attended this conference. And for those who want to attend, I strongly encourage that you guys attend this conference, and just to be meeting with people. Just don't be shy. Just
and have
talk.
fun.
And of course have fun.
It's good to meet you all.
You will. And wonderful to see you again.